Starting from San Francisco, here I go again, crossing the country in coach trains, back to my old lone wandering, all night eastward, upward, over the Great Divide, and on into Utah, over Great Salt Plain, and onward, rocking. The white dawn burst across mesas, tablelands, all flat, all laid away. Great Larry sun, wood bridge over water. Later, in still life, we still reel onward, onward, back and forth across the continent, bang, bang, by any wheat or horse, any rail, by car, by buggy, by stagecoach, walking, riding, hoofs pounding the great plains, caravans into the night, forever, into Wyoming. All that day and night, rocking through it, snow on steppes and plains of November, roads lost in it or never existent. Back in the beginning again, no people yet, no ruts westward yet, under the snow, still more huge spaces we bowled through, still untouched dark land, indomitable horizons of mesas, like plains of Spain high up in Don Quixote country, sharp eroded towers of bluffs like windmills tilted, Los Molinos of earth abandoned, great long rectangular stone islands sticking up on far plains like forts or immense light cargo ships high on plains of water, becalmed and rudderless, props thrashing wheat, stranded forever, no one on those bridges. Later again, much later, one small half-assed town, followed by one telephone wire and one straight single iron road hung to the tracks as by magnets, attached to a single endless fence, past solitary pumping stations, each with a tank, a car, a small house, a dog, no people anywhere, all hiding, white man gone home, must be a cowboy someplace. Birds flap from fences, trestles, caw and caw their nothingness. Stone church sticks up, quote, out of nowhere, unquote. This must be interzone between heaven and Brooklyn. Do they have a classified section as in phone books in the back of the Bibles here? Otherwise they'd never find anything. Try instant Zen. Still later again, sunset and strange clouds like udders, rayed with light from below, some god's hand stuck through, black trees stand out. The world is a winter farm, cradle we rocked out of, prairie schooners into Pullmans, their bright saloons sheeted in oblivion, wagon-lit bedwagons over the prairies, bodies nested in them, hurtled through night, inscrutable. Onward still, or backward, huge snowfields still, on and on and on, still no one. Indians all gone to Florida or Cuba. Train hoots at something in the nowhere, we still rock through. Ding ding crossroads flicker by, mining towns once roaring, now shrunk to the railhead, street lights stoned with loneliness, or lit with leftover sun they drank too much of during the day. And at long last, now, this world shrunk to one lone brakeman's face, stuck out of darkness, long white forehead like bleached skull of cow, huge black sad eyes, high peaked cloth cap, gray striped, swings his railroad lantern high, close up as our window whizzes by. His figure splashed upon it, slanted, musing like, very grave, very tall, strange skeleton, who stole America. Myself I saw, in the window reflected. New York, Albany. God, I had forgotten how the Hudson burns in Indian autumn. Saugerties, Coxsackie fall away through all those trees. The leaves die turning, falling, falling, fallen into lone dark, yellow into death, disappearing, fallen, fallen, fallen. God, God, those pestilence-stricken multitudes rushed into the streets, blown, all blasted. They are hurting them with wood rakes. They are raking them in great hills. They are burning them. Lord, Lord, the leaves curl, burn. The curled smoke gives up to eternity. Never, never the same leaf turn again. The same leaves burn. Lord, Lord, in a red field, a white stallion stands and pees his oblivion upon those leaves, washing my bus window, only now blacked out by a covered bridge we flashed through only once, no round-trip ticket. Lord, Lord, never returning, the youth years falling away back then, under the linden trees in Boston's Common. Lord, Lord, trees think through these woods of years. They flame forever with those thoughts. Lord, Lord, I did not see eternity the other night, but now in burning, turning day, Lord, Lord, every bush burns, love licks all down, all gone in the red end. Lord, 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 small nuts fall. I shiver.